Balak mo bang mag-apply sa DepEd at naguguluhan ka kung ano ang iyong gagawin, ano ang dapat mong i-prepare kapag magpaparanking ka sa DepEd as the Teacher 1 applicant? So, eto yung mga guide or step-by-step guide na para sa'yo. So, eto yung video na pagkatapos mong panoorin ay panigurado ay hindi ka na mas-stress at alam mo na ang gagawin bago ka magpa-ranking sa DepEd. So here are the step-by-step guide in joining the DepEd ranking or DepEd Teacher 1 ranking process. Step 1 is you need to check for hiring announcement. So yun yung pinakauna mong gagawin na dapat na tingnan o i-search mo kung yung DepEd ba sa division ninyo is mag-hire for Teacher 1 applicant. So where to look? DepEd SDO official Facebook page. So, titingnan mo yan sa FB man yan, which is nag-a-announce sila or nagme-memo sila, nagpo-post sila na mag-hire ng Teacher 1 applicant. So, doon mo dyan makikita at dapat during the announcement, bago mo makita yung announcement, is prepare na lahat ng mga requirements mo. Okay? Sa SDO official website or sa school bulletin board sa mga schools na malapit sa inyo, tingnan nyo sa mga bulletin boards kung hiring ba sila. And of course, this is your time to shine. So what to check is of course the Teacher 1 vacancy memorandum, the qualification standard, and the submission of deadlines. Ayan, so ito yung importante sa lahat, everyone, yung mga requirements, ha? And of course, kailan yung deadline, no? Kailan yung deadline? Kasi baka naka-deadline na, hindi ka pa nakapag-pasa or di kaya during deadline, doon ka pa nag-prepare ng iyong mga requirements. Of course, pressure at stress ka talaga. For low stress or no stress, ay nako, mag-prepare ka early. Next step is the step 2, which is to prepare required documents. Ayan, ano yung mga documents dapat na prepare mo? At dapat sinasubmit mo on time at dapat kompleto para hindi ka ma-disqualified sa ranking process. So here are the requirements that you need to prepare. So of course, is you need to prepare your application letter or your letter of intent. No? Your letter of intent na which is nakalagay doon ng inyong schools division superintendent, no, which is siya yung i-address mo ng iyong letter, and of course sa ilalim is your name and signature. And after that is your PDF, no? Ngayon kasi meron tayong new na PDS, ha? Yung bagong PDS, meron akong video about this PDS na ilalagay ko sa description box yung video kung saan makukuha itong PDS na bago. And sa ibabaw, ilalagay ko din yung video link. And of course, your PIC ID, no? And your PRC license. Okay, so importante yon kasi may points yon sa iyong score sa DepEd ranking. So, dapat meron kang PRC, naka-prepare na yan. Dapat on time before the announcement as dapat meron ka na, no? Para, kasi minsan, kailangan mo pang mag-wait, no? Bago nila i-release yung iyong mga PRC at let rating. And your transcript of records or TOR, your diploma, and of course your certificate of trainings and seminars, your certificate of employment, performance rating, proof of residency. Ayan, so kinakailangan everyone na before the announcement, dapat prepare na kayo ng mga requirements mo just like this one kasi hindi yan sinasabing pag request mo is dadating agad sa iyo yung mga requirements na yan. Hindi kasi wait ka pa ng weeks or months yan bago nila i-release ang iyong mga requirements. So therefore, be prepared. And for your omnibus certification of authenticity, which is ilalagay ko sa description box din kung saan makukuha yung omnibus, kung saan din makukuha, ilalagay ko sa description box. Feel free to tingnan sa ating description box at para magkaroon kayo ng another idea. Okay? And next step is we're going to submit your application. So after that is of course, syempre, sa pag-submit mo ng application, ito yung pinaka-importante, double check every documents before submitting. Kasi meron dati sa amin na kulang yung requirements na sinubmit. Ayan. So, of course, kulang yung kanyang training. So, that is 10 points so sana yun. And hindi na ipasa yung training. So, therefore, sorry. So, wala na yung okay lang, no? I-submit mo lang sa next. No. Kasi kapag na-submit mo na, it means na yun na yung folder mo, ha? Hindi na to be ano lang yan, submit lang sa next time. No. So dapat it should be double check mo talaga kung kumpleto yung mga requirements mo. Okay? And of course, ayun, yun lang naman, submit your applications and make sure nga on time before the deadline para hindi ka ma-rattle, hindi ka ma-stress no, sa iyong requirements. Okay? Next is step 4, which is wait for verification of documents. After ka mag-submit ng iyong documents, is i-verify pa yan kung qualified ka ba no, for the Teacher 1 applicant, yung mga requirements mo. Meron ka bang PRC rating, no? Or meron ka bang certificate of experience, no? Meron ka bang mga letter of intent, PDS, so i-verify yan. And of course, you need to attend the orientation if scheduled. So dito sa amin, mas nauna yung orientation kaysa sa submitting of documents, okay? So nauna yon kasi para alam nila, no, alam ng mga applicants kung ano yung mga isasubmit nila, photocopy ba or certified true copy ba, yun. So, again, sa amin, this is una, yung orientation before the submission of the documents. So, but again, sinasabi ko sa inyo, during the orientation, dapat umattend kayong lahat, no? Kasi para alam mo kung ano yung mga isasubmit mo, ano yung nasa TRF, ano yung sa demonstration teaching mo. Kasi para hindi ka patanong-tanong, no, sa mga kakilala mo. Yung, kumbaga, stress-free, no? Yan na yung papa-stress free sa'yo. Now, ano pang gagawin ko? Ano yung isasubmit ko, no? So, therefore, attend talaga ng orientation. And of course, is to prepare for the teacher reflection form or the TRF, which is kapag na-perfect mo itong TRF, that is magkakaroon ka na ng 25 points, no? 25 points of your total score. So, yung TRF is dapat alam mo paano sagutan yung TRF na tamang flow at kung paano mo ito sagutan based on your experience. Na meron tayong video dyan sa ibabaw, no? About the TRF questions na lumalabas sa DepEd ranking at ilalagay ko din sa description box. Of course, nasa description box ang lahat ng mga questions about TRF or teacher reflection forms na dapat na pinapractice mong sagutan kasi even sa pagsagot lang ng TRF, dapat alam mo kung paano sagutan yan, no? Kasi during the TRF, sinasabi ko sa inyo, during the TRF na day, no, na magsasagot ka, minsan may mental block ka talaga. So, therefore, dapat alam mo yung mga clue na mga word, ano yung sasagot mo, or alam mo kung paano ipapasok yung experiences mo bilang teacher, no, inside the classroom sa iyong TRF. And next is to prepare for demonstration teaching. So for the demonstration teaching, everyone, your demonstration teaching is, ito yung pinaka-importante, that is 35 points on your total score. Which is kailangan na ipakita mo na confident ka, hindi ka kinakabahan, huwag kang paawa effect sa harapan, no? Nandyan ka sa classroom, ipakita mo na magaling ka, di ba? Confident ka at mapa-perfect mo ang score na 35 points out of 100. So napakalaki, no? So during the demonstration teaching, dapat alam mo yung iyong lesson, yung objectives mo dapat align sa curriculum guide, no? So, dapat align sa curriculum, dapat tama at nakasakto yung age or appropriate yung age sa kung saan ka nagde-demonstration at dapat na hindi ka kinakabahan. Okay? Yun lang. In order for you to perfect the demonstration teaching is dapat na pinapractice mo yan palagi, no? Pinapractice mo yan at isang clue pa is dapat na for the announcement dapat na meron ka ng quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4 na lesson plan para pipiliin mo na lang kung magsasabi ba yung DepEd na quarter 3 yung ating lesson, no? So, dapat quarter 3 yung lesson mo for the demonstration teaching. So, yung quarter 3 na lesson plan mo yung gagamit mo. So, therefore, dapat prepared ka na yung lesson plan. Okay? Para nga hindi ka na ma-stress at mahirapan, no? Sa lesson planning. Next is to wait for evaluation result. So, of course, again, everyone, for the evaluation result is dapat na i-wait mo lang at mag-pray ka na ma-perfect mo, no, ang iyong demonstration, ng iyong TRF at mataas ang iyong score. So, for the education, no, 10 points yan, no, kung nakapag-masters ka. Again, may video ako dyan sa description box or sa ibabaw. I-click nyo na lang about the how to compute the education, no? So, kung naka 33 units ka sa master's, so 10 points na yon. Sa teaching experience, so how to compute, meron dyan sa ilalim. Okay? Sa description box. And that is also 10 points of your score. Sa LET rating mo, 10 points din yun. And sa training and seminars, meron din tayong video dyan sa description box, 10 points din yun. And sa teacher reflection form, that is 25 points. Demonstration teaching, 25 points. So, 10, 10, 10, 10, 40, and your TRF is 25, 35 yung ating demonstration teaching. So, total of 100 points, okay? So, therefore, kapag mataas yung score mo, very good, okay? So, napaghandaan ang DepEd ranking. And of course, is to check for the registry of qualified applicants. So, kung nakapasok ka na sa RQA, of course, everyone, congratulations kasi ilalabas yan ng iyong division. Ipopost yan na nakapasok ka na. And of course, yung iyong code, no? Application code, dapat alam mo yan kasi minsan yung nalalabas is ng division is your application code. So, dapat nakarecord kung ano yung application mo or application code mo. Okay? Sige. So, ilalabas lang yan ng division ninyo, yung iyong rating, yung iyong score. So, dapat, again tip lang, so dapat na kinocompute mo ng maaga, no? Para during the signing, no? Signing of your RQA, of your score is, alam mo na, no? Kung ilan ba yung score mo. Okay? And of course, wait for your appointment. Congratulations kapag natawagan ka ng DepEd for your appointment. Yun yung wini-wait ng lahat, no, your appointment. So, being included in the registry of qualified applicants means you have passed the minimum standard set by DepEd. So, however, inclusion in the RQA does not guarantee immediate hiring or appointment as Teacher 1. So, appointment depends on the availability of actual Teacher 1 vacancies in the school's division. The SDO will select from the RQA-based ranking and available positions. Stay patient and keep yourself ready. So, pray lang tayo ng pray, okay? Tip for increased your ranking score. So, paano mo ba mapapataas ang iyong mga scores? So, you need to earn a high LET rating. Kung wala ka pa o hindi ka pa nakapag-board exams as mag-take ng board exam, make sure na mataas yung iyong LET rating kasi kapag mataas yung LET rating mo, mataas din yung score mo sa LET, okay? Sa DepEd ranking. And attend relevant seminars and training. So, dapat yung trainings mo is relevant sa kung ano major mo, sa kung ano yung pinag-aralan mo kasi minsan kasi kapag hindi relevant, wala din yung points, okay? So, gain teaching experience whenever possible. So, of course, kapag mas malawak, mas mahaba yung teaching experience mo, mas mataas din yung score. Practice demonstration teaching for confidence. Ayan. And prepare thoughtful and honest TRF responses. Ayun. And submit complete and authentic documents on time. Double check all requirements before submission. Ito yung pinaka-importante. Stay updated with DepEd announcements. If you have any questions, feel free to ask sa ating comment section, everyone. So, sana nakatulong sa yung video na ito about DepEd ranking. Kung meron pa kayong mga katanungan, feel free to ask sa ating comment section at sasagutin natin. Okay? So, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you and good luck. Subscribe sa ating YouTube channel for DepEd ranking tips. Thank you so much. Goodbye and God bless.